The end of the year is approaching. We're in October here, and those of you guys who've been around the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius cycle have probably figured out that the end of the year from October to maybe early January is typically the most busy time for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, at least one of the more busy periods, especially for units and information. We have the Halloween event typically in October. Then we also have, something for like Thanksgiving, not like a unit or anything, but there's usually like some announcements or sales or something due to Black Friday. And then we have Christmas, the holiday season in December. And then typically, because there's a lot of these time-based, time-limited events and units, it seems that they like to stick a couple more extra non-seasonal time-limited celebrations in there as well, with other collaborations. So there's no Fan Festa this year. That's typically where a lot of the announcements get made for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius for news and information. But instead of having Fan Festa in December, there is going to be that live stream event in November. So we were hanging out the other night, and we decided to have a conversation about what we expect to hear during this live stream in November. I think it's the 16th of November. So just a little bit of TLDR, what you think, or I think, or all of us collectively were thinking about what will be seen, and what we could see and what we want to see as far as events and characters as an announcement this November, as well as what you could probably expect to see on top of that for the rest of this year here. Now, we did do this before the Japan version of FFBe had its 4th anniversary live stream, where they announced Full Metal Alchemist as a collaboration coming soon to JP. We could maybe see that coming soon to us here, due to the fact that typically the last few collaborations, they've actually tried to release them simultaneously. That's up in the air though, but it does bring a new sort of thing into the game where, it's a non-video game-based Square Enix held right thing, right? So it's Full Metal Alchemist is anime, and most of the other stuff are other video games like Dragon Quest, Secret of Mana, Nier Automata, all these other, Just Cause, all that stuff. They're all video game-based things, whereas Full Metal Alchemist is not a video game-based thing. It does have video games based around it, but it itself is not a video game-based thing. So keep that in mind as well, but just want to get this out there if you guys were thinking about what we could be expecting for the future, guys. So that being said, thank you for coming and hanging out, spending a little of your time here today. Let me know what you think we should expect to see, as well as what you want to see for the rest of this year in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Until then, guys, thank you so much for the support. If you want to see more stuff, information, news, thoughts, theories, teams, building, all this other cool stuff for FFBe and other such content, go ahead and hit that subscription button, turn the notification bell on, and until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. All right, here we go, guys. So we're going to talk about what you guys, we all know November's coming pretty soon, right? It's the 13th of October. Halloween's coming. I love Halloween. We'll be hanging out, doing some spooky stuff. They did update that game that we played last year, so we'll be playing that game again. Free updates and all. But November's coming in, and we all know what's coming. We're having... Where is it in the game? We're having... Listen, bruh. Did they take it out already? Ah, here it is. The New York Livestream event. The New York Livestream event's coming 16th. As I said before, I'm probably not attending. But we're going to be talking about what we can expect in the future before the end of the year. Maybe during New Year's as well, so up to January. What we think is coming out. As well as what we expect them to announce and what we want them to announce at the December New York City livestream event on the 16th. So, what we know is coming, obviously by the picture here and by the timeline as well. We know Festa is coming pretty soon. That's the number one thing, in my opinion, that is both coming, that we know is coming, and what they're going to announce as well. So we know the Summerfest is coming. We know it's coming. I mean, we have King Rain and King Lastfall here. Both of them are Summerfest units. We also know that we're approaching Summerfest pretty rapidly. All right, near the end of the year, I want to say, we'll be hitting Summerfest. There's not very many. I think CG Warrior of Light's the last CG character that we're going to get before Summerfest now. I think. Am I missing someone? It was Furion into Warrior Light, right? FF4, no. 6. Oh, Terra. Terra and then Warrior of Light. I forgot about Terra. Sorry, guys. Terra and then Warrior of Light and then Summerfest. So, Terra for October, Warrior of Light for November, and then Summerfest in December. And this is taking place the 16th, so... yes, those are coming. Fistalis is not a CG unit. No, Fistalis is a, she's a story unit, I do believe. But she's not a CG unit. So that's going to be announced. Now, are they going to announce any changes to the Summerfest system? I don't know if they'll call them changes. They might call them changes. We know that we are going to get changes to it. It's going to be a different version of the Summerfest system than JP got. You know, we did have that video that I put out a while ago. You can see it in game 2 where unit of choice tickets. Before, you could look at the units. Everything costed 10. Now each of the characters cost 10. And they changed the back end to allow them to change how many tickets each character costed. So maybe that'll be the big change to Summonfest units. Maybe we'll be able to ULC Summonfest units, but for a larger ULC cost. That might be a change. Could be something else. Could be something else. But we're definitely getting that announced November 16th. And we will be, since I'm not going, we'll be streaming the event. We'll be restreaming it and hanging out as well. So I think that definitely is going to get announced, the changes to the event. What are the changes going to be? Not entirely sure. I wouldn't be super surprised if we could ULC them for a higher cost, like 15, 20 ULCs. But there's going to be some sort of change to the system. Now, the next thing is, we've been doing this voting thing for FanFest units. And I don't remember when the voting closes. Do you guys know when the voting closes? The voting for the fan design units, unit design contest. Voting period to 31st. So the voting period will be closed. I'm going to make a video about this too, because this event, I want to call it, this event has had a lot of issues, actually. Yeah, this event's had a lot of issues, due to the way that it was held and due to some unscrupulous activities with the event, apparently. So if you guys don't know what it is, I did a video on the monster designs, and I think the monster designs were fine. But we'll probably get, during this live stream, not the full units or anything, but we'll probably get, the winners announced, right? Right? Because what is this? It ends on the voting ends on the 31st. And it's not very hard for them to put together, like, these are your winners. Obviously, just go look to see who got voted for the most. And there has been some problems, and we'll have to see what happens with those problems. Some characters got disqualified for certain reasons. Some other characters may get disqualified for another reason. But that might be a video that I put together, because it has been quite a mess, actually. And, it's been held on Facebook, too. And, some people have adversities against Facebook. Some people don't log in. There's some things that you can take advantage of on Facebook to maybe get a little bit more votes than you should. But that's been a thing going on. I expect this to be announced during the live stream as well. I don't think it'll be anything crazy. As far as like, here's what these characters are going to be. I don't think they're not going to have any of the sprite work done. They're not going to have any of the characters done. They're just going to announce what the winning bosses are, what the winning characters are for each of the different things. So there's going to be a physical attacker, magical attacker, healer, buffer, debuffer, tank, and boss monster. And I think they'll have the winners to announce for each of those. That'll probably be in the live stream as well. Obviously, October is going to be before the live stream happens, so we'll already have had access to our Halloween units, which we'll probably get more this year, which means we're going to have 3 years of Halloween units. We'll have Lastwell and Rain, Demon Rain and Dracu Lastwell. Then we'll have Lilith and Lucius. I think it's Lucius. And then we'll have whatever the new ones are. Then we have Grimlord Sakura and who else was in there? I'm forgetting somebody. Was just Grimlord Sakura? Was Grimlord Sakura the only unit? 5-star? I mean, there's Pyro Drake and Illusionist Nicole too, but was she the only 5-star for that year? It was just Grimlord Sakura. So we have Grimlord Sakura. Is this gonna be the 4th year? Wait. This is gonna be oh yeah, because it's October. This is gonna be the 4th year of Halloween. I was thinking 3rd anniversary, so 3 years, but we've already had 3, so we're going through our 4th. And this is our first event that happens after anniversary. So this is gonna be 4 years of Halloween units. We're gonna have Grimlord Sakura, Demon Rain, Dracula Lastwell, Lucius, and Lilith, and then whatever we get this year. So that's 4 different years of Halloween units that's going to be here. So that's not going to be announced or anything, but we're going to have access to that. But maybe we're going to be talking about the Christmas units as well. I kind of expect them to throw in the Christmas units in there. Then about festive stuff. They're going to talk about Christmas units coming in. So, look out for that. Christmas units probably will get announced in here. They won't make a big deal of the CG protagonist because we've had that for a while. That's not going to announce in there. Is this the Big Talk Kappa? This is the Big Talk Kappa, yeah. This is the Big Talk Kappa. Part of the stream. So that's another thing that we're going to be talking about, I do believe, is Christmas units. Something, I know this is stuff we think they're going to talk about. Something I think they will dodge right up. Possibly, maybe they'll talk about it. Maybe they'll just ignore it and dodge it, okay? The EP system. EP system, when it first got announced, I was very, very excited for it. Due to the way that it sounded and the way that it was presented, it looked like it was going to be a more flexible version, and maybe this could be an entire video on its own. If you want that, let me know, because I'm not going to go into too much detail. But a more flexible version of the series bonus boss battle character rewards, like the abilities and stuff that JP had. Like a more flexible, but we can just give people different characters, different EP bonuses, whenever we want. It doesn't have to be tied to the series bonus boss battle. It doesn't have to be the same characters, all this stuff. That's what it seems like to me. But what we've gotten is just like a worse version of the series bonus boss battle rewards for fights. It's the EP system is just that, but like shittier. I'm gonna say it right now. It's just a shittier version of getting all the stuff for free. There's less characters that get enhancements, EP rewards. There's less characters that get EP rewards. There's less characters. It's just less. It's just more of less. And I had such high hopes because it was like they don't have to stick to the series bonus boss battles getting the EP character, or the series bonus boss battle characters getting the EP stuff. They can just treat it like ability awakenings, right? They can treat it like ability awakenings and just give whoever they want whenever they want them, right? Doesn't have to be, FF2 series bonus boss battles out, let's give only FF2 characters or FF5 characters ability awakenings. I was like, they can just do whatever they want. But they've shown that that's not what it's there for. It's just the same characters, but you have to spend EP now and do the keys and all this. It's just the same thing, but like fucking worse. Pardon my French. If you're offended, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Works out. But like, it's just the same thing, but worse. Less characters. Same characters and then less of them, and then it's the same abilities. So it's like, what? Come on. So I think they'll probably dodge. If they don't dodge that, it'll be a big announcement. We're like, this is what we're working on for it. They need to change that system. They said that they were going to change it in September, have announcements for changes for it in September. We didn't get that. It's October 13th now, while we're making this video, hanging out with you guys on stream. And that wasn't changed at all. So if it's going to be announced, it's either going to be in-game or here, or they're just going to dodge it completely. And don't dodge it. Speaking of dodging things completely, or just giving us garbage answers at this point. I'm a very patient person when it comes to stuff. I'm not looking to flay people or companies open ASAP. I love to give them benefit of the doubt, you know. For sure, you guys have probably picked up that from me for now. Listen, it's expert missions. It's time. It's time. Put them in the game. Story reset. Put it in the game right now. Put it in. Just put it in, dude. Listen. Last year, December, you announced early 2019 expert missions. Did I say parameter? Listen, last year at FanFesta, I was there in the flesh. Early 2019 expert missions. It is time for the next FanFesta, which we're not getting. We're getting the live stream event. It's time for the next one. Expert missions still are not in the game. Put them in. It's time. All right. You've got no card to play. No hope to give. Weary warrior. You've got no fight left to fight. Put them in the game, dude. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say to tell me that that's not time. Put them in the game. All of them. No changes. I don't care. Thank you, man. Thank you for that 5 months of tier 1 officialness. Same thing with story missions. They said that they're gonna put them in. They said they're gonna put story reset in differently, which to me it sounds like it's not gonna be like the full story that you can reset at once. It's gonna be parts of the story, which is like, who cares, dude? Just make it all at the same time. No one cares. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass to do story reset is? Like, I'm all for story reset. It's a giant pain in the butt, though. Think about this. You have to go redo all of the story missions in the entire game again. How many people are really looking forward to that? It's a lot of lapis. You know, 30, 35K, 40K, somewhere around there. I don't know. 25K, something like that. It's a lot of lapis. Who's looking forward to actually performing the task, though? I'm not talking about, are you looking forward to getting the lapis? I'm looking forward to, or I'm not asking, are you looking forward to getting the lapis? I'm asking, are you looking forward to performing the task? Remember, every fight, 3 specific things you gotta do, and then do it all again for every story mission in the entire game. Also, keep in mind, if you want to min-max how much lapis you're getting back, before you reset, you need to go back and double check to see if you've missed any of the lapis missions for any of the stuff that you've done before you reset. So you got to go through, look at every single mission to make sure you used Mirror of Equity to get that 5 lapis, 10 lapis, 20 lapis, or whatever. On analyze, do 3 fire damage. Go through all of the stages to make sure you didn't miss anything. And then go and reset it, and then do it all again. I don't think anyone's looking forward to that task. The reward, yes. The task, no. It's not a game-breaking thing because it takes forever to do. Because yes, it takes a lot of energy. Do all of Season 1 story, all of Season 2. It takes real-life energy. Real-life energy.
5 months of officially officialist.
There it is, dude. And thank you so much, Streamlabs, coming in 12 years too late. Ain't nobody got time for it. Yeah, but that should also be announced at the New York live letter. A live letter. This is an FF14 live stream. So that should also be announced, or it's gonna get dodged. So those are my gonna get dodged or announced things. Another thing I think we might see announced is more character reworks. If they know what's going on and they want to make people happy, character rebalances are super awesome and should be done again. Should be done again. I would appreciate it. Kind of power level tier wise, to the point of the global exclusive units. I would like to see that. You know, Myra, Malphase, Cersei, all those characters. Just rework some old units. Nicole Olive, exactly. Who should I think be reworked? If they're sticking to global exclusive characters, I'd like to see Draculaswell and Demon Rain reworked. But if they do that, then they won't be announced because that'll be during October. Olive definitely needs some repairs made. Lauren's not global exclusive though. Tiana, yeah, Tiana could be in there. Tiana would make sense too because they'd be talking about Christmas units and they could put Tiana in there for part of the global exclusive characters yet. Aurora Fraivia, not normal Fraivia. I think Aurora Fraivia could get some sort of announcement during this live stream. It's kind of like a long shot, but I could see it because she's weaker than she probably should be. I was doing the same thing, Shadow. Yeah, I was gonna get into that too. And last time we had the New York live stream or live stream was, what was it, like June-ish, something like that? We got announcement for CG Elena. It would be really cool, although I don't think it'll happen, if we got another announcement for another CG global exclusive character. That would be sweet. Because remember, this is supposed to be the replacement for our Fan Festa this year. So this should be bigger than the last live stream. And if the last live stream knocked it out of the park for me. So this one, I'm expecting this one to be better. Because the last one was just kind of like a bonus summerish thing. You know? And the last one had EP system, which I was like, yeah, that's so cool. Serious Most Possible. Yeah, it's so cool. Chamber of the Vengeful, which is still really cool. CG Elena, character reworks for Roberta and stuff like that. It had a bunch of really cool. The June announced live stream was so amazing as far as content. And I'm expecting this one to be better because this one is supposed to be like the replacement. And even if it's not supposed to be, that's what it is. I don't care if that was the intention for this to be the replacement for Fan Festa. Listen, it's November. What is this? November 16th instead of December 8th, dude. It's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks away from when Fan Festa would have been anyway. So this is the Fan Festa for this year. So it's got to be good. Too early for Dark Visions? Yeah, way too early for Dark Visions. But what it's not too early for, I think, is the Tower event. The Tower event. We could get the fixed Tower event. That could be an announcement here. During November, the fixed Tower event. Which, when I say fixed, like the Tower event was a new kind of event that kind of came out in JP and wasn't really tuned quite right originally in JP, and it was quickly taken down, and I think it was moderately quickly taken down and then like rebalanced and put back up. So we could get that announced for a new type of event. And then speaking of events, I'd like to see yet another. We'll probably get an announcement for more Chamber of the Vengeful, right? See, you know, Chamber of the Vengeful Hasuko. You guys know it's coming. Yeah. You got to know it's coming. Hasuko's coming. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You just prepare your butts, dude. Hold on to your butts, as the man from Jurassic Park would say. Hold on to your butts, dude. CG Hasuko's coming, dude. You know it's coming. Mr. Steel Mana. Mr. Steel Mana. Yeah, she's coming, dude. UOC lock behind, don't use items. Oh my goodness. Vengeful Skeleton King Nightmare? Dude, I'd be all about that. CG Turkey? Oh no. But I expect more Vengeful announcements. And then this is a hope of mine. I hope and kind of expect, because they've been really good lately at least since the last announcement of putting in not just like announcing things for global and announcing new global exclusive characters, but announcing global exclusive content. Right? Last time we got the Vengeful system, character reworks. Well, I guess that counts as characters. That's not really content. So last time we got the EP system, which was new types of content, although it turned out not really be, but at the time it was because of the potential that it has, potential that it still does. And then we had Chamber of the Vengeful. Chamber of the Vengeful as well. I think that was the only kind of new content. So I kind of hope to see / semi-expect for there to be an announcement for new content as well. And I don't mean more vengeful stuff. Something we'll definitely see, though, is the King Mog redesign. I think will be announced during New York. It might be because CG Warrior Light had the first King Mog redesign, I do believe, because he had Garland in the King Mog. So the only way that it doesn't get announced is if, number one, they don't care about it. Number two, CG Warrior Light comes out before New York City Livestream. But they should probably announce the King Mog redesign. That'd be an easy point for them to talk about. The King Mog redesign and kind of like fluff it. Be like, dude, we're reworking King Mog. And everyone be like, huh? There's King Mog rework? You know, like people who aren't hanging out in here in chat, people who, don't visit Reddit, don't visit Facebook, people who just like kind of play the game super casual. They'd be like, whoa, you can get 5 stars from King Mog? You can get 5-star Garland? It'll probably be in there. That'll probably be in there for sure. It's just easy being easy to say. If I was in charge of like what did we talk about, it's like talk about the rework King Mog. You get 7 stars and super team Rs and stuff for free. It'd be really cool. General people would be like, that's really cool. So that'll probably be in there. And then yeah, the last thing that we'll probably see, Rico Rodriguez. No, I don't know if it's gonna be Rico Rodriguez, but some sort of character stuff, right? So the new CG character, we talk about maybe a CG character like CG Elena, a new global exclusive one. CG Dwayne. Awaken Dwayne, dude, it's time. When's Awaken Dwayne coming out, dude? We know he's coming from last year. Awaken Dwayne's got to be coming out. Awaken Dwayne, dude. You can't stop Awaken Dwayne. Awaken Dwayne, dude. CG Dwayne's a myth, dude. No, CG Dwayne he's a legend. Okay, he's a legend. You watch your mouth, dude. So Awaken Dwayne is probably gonna get announced. I expect that. Awake my Dwayne, dude. Exactly. And then watch him be the Dark Precursor. He's Precursor of Darkness. And then we'll probably get Rico Rodriguez coming soon. TM. Things that they could talk about: Rico Rodriguez, CG Dwayne, Parasite Eve, Nier Automata, and then Final Fantasy 14 collaboration. Would be the 5 things that I could see. Did Dwayne win the poll for update last year? He did. He did win. I voted for him. Fight me, Cooley. Cooley BK. Whoever didn't vote for Dwayne, you can fight me, dude. Dwayne's a badass, dude. Whatever, dude. Dwayne looks cool as shit, alright? You want to fight me over not getting Dwayne reworked, dude? Fight me over it, bruh. Fight me right now, dude. Fight me in real life, dude. You and your 4'2" looking ass. Fight me. IRL. Bioblade for days, bro. Exactly. The Coolie. Yeah, exactly. Don't talk to me, my CG Dwayne looking son ever again. Mm-hmm.